So semi-final time in the points fighting, 9 to 11 years, under 46k. Amelia Pereira in the red, Dayton Kane in the blue. Final boot checks there for Dainton. And it's Amelia that comes forward, but Dainton takes the point. Nope, neither given. And it is Amelia who came forward again, working with that lead hand. 1 point apiece. And it's that lead hand, they're saying, of both scoring equally again. So it's 2-2, very similar. And it's just like that. They both come in at the same time firing the shots. It really is like instant who lands first. And this time it was just, although she feels she got caught in the face there, Dayton moved away. And onto the floor there, Dayton said she was caught heavily in the face. Well, the score stands at 2-2. Yeah, she's saying it's the coach is saying it was the side of the face.
Georgia and Georgia and Sana and McIntosh to area 3. We've got a mic battery for this, please. One job at a time. Joey, swap that mic down there, ring 3. Take Lisa's mic. Swap it for Lisa's and bring it to me, I'll switch batteries. So Lee, I'm moving Tina and Georgia down.
So they're off and running again, and it remains 2-2.
He'll catch back up.
And again, it's a battle of that lead hand between these two young ladies. 3-2. Well, this is fast pace between the two. 5-2, suddenly a gap between them for Amelia. Clock ticking on this semi-final. So inside the last 10 seconds and a 3-point lead so far for Amelia, who pushes out that side kick before throwing the backhand over the top to make it 7-3. And it's Amelia that will go into that final.
Don't be paranoid. I think someone sat outside with a fucking EMP. Don't be paranoid. I think someone sat outside with an EMP. You know, just fucking signal. Yeah. This is unreal. So I get working.
Rio Galaxy and Carter Clark to mat 1.
Main thing is the areas of work. But we had the trimmings that strip it.
With all that we had yesterday, it went clockwork. We had no problems, did we, with anything technical at all.
So there's less people. It's simple.
Yeah, we had 6 rings and nothing going wrong.
There's something.
So point fighting, 9 to 11 years, under 46k, our final. Limerick Goodwin in the red with the pink top. Amelia Pereira, who we saw in the semi, in the blue. The semi was a battle of the lead hands. And this time it's Limerick leading with the lead leg before bringing that lead hand over the top. Sets it up with the lead leg. Hits at it again, but this time Amelia just comes straight in with that lead hand of her own, making 1-1. And immediately Limerick responds, and they both push in at the same time. You saw with that lead hand, and it's Limerick that gets the nod. And just as Amelia comes in, Limerick brings the side kick underneath.
Carter Clark and Rowan Ahab to area 5.
Can you tell them about a flip tail?
They're ready to go again. (5-1) as it stands to Limerick. Amelia teasing with that lead hand. Waits for the side kick to come in and then throws the lead hand underneath, but it's Limerick scores first and doubles up with that lead hand pushing forward. Does so again, jumps in with the lead. 6-2 as it stands at the moment. So round 2. And the side kick came out first from Limerick as Amelia pushed in, making 8-2 immediately. Oh, and you thought she was waiting for that lead leg, then just suddenly threw out the lead hand, caught Amelia by surprise, did so again. Amelia just overstretching as she's coming forward there. Obviously, she's anxious now. She's got to get the score back, but she's 11-2 down, and that could be it if this score comes in for Limerick. Oh, and the side kick underneath. Lands cleanly. Amelia felt that. Pushing forward to get the points, but obviously the side kick then comes in.
Sean Law, where are you?
So 14-2 to Limerick. Spins with the kick, looks coming over the top, but Amelia scores with the hand as she does so. But it's going to be Limerick Goodwin who takes this final.
Scott Watson, Baker Milton, next fight, Tatami 5.
So, ultimate points fighter, 7 to 8 years, semi-final. Conor O'Brien in the red corner with the red helmet. Jack Smith in the blue with the black helmet. And it's Jack that came in quickly, but Conor that caught him on the counter. And again, Jack flying in and Conor looking to catch him as he does so. So still 1-0, and Jack, as you can see, stalking, and Conor waits and then throws the hand as Jack comes in. Jack's got to set it up, and he does so this time, makes it 2-1. Conor just overstretched, and Jack capitalised on that. You saw he overstretched. Jack brought the backhand in, and it's 2-2 until Conor again lands with that lead answer. 3-2, battle of the hands at the moment, and Conor's looking to capitalise when Jack comes in. He waits for Jack to come in there, and as you see, it's a matter of timing and distance, and the moment it's just that bit better for Conor.
Astrid Abrams, warm up.
He waits and waits. Jack faints.
Amy Trower, Meredith
Then when he
Matthews.
comes in,
Next fight,
Conor looks to come
Meredith
over the top. 5-3 at the moment in this semi-final.
Scott Watson and Darcy Bilton next in mat 5.
Brian Nelson, give us a shout when you need a belt.
So round 2, 5-3 at the moment, and first time we see the machine gun sidekick coming in from Jack. It was all hands first round, but suddenly the legs come into play now, and it's Jack trying to change the rhythm here. Connor looking to move around him. He's got that 2-point lead. He doesn't have to engage with Jack as the clock ticks down. It's Jack that's got to get these points on the board, and looks to gain that with that sidekick once more. And he succeeds. So the tactical change pays off here for the young man in the blue. It's all level. Suddenly, Connor looks to come back with his own legs. It's a different battle here in the second round. And after all hands in the first round, it's all legs in the second. 5-all.
Billy Thompson to mat 6.
So here we go with the third round.
Dominic Ivan next on mat 2.
And again, Jack starts with that side kick that brought the scores level. Connor working around it again patiently. As I said in previous rounds, the one thing about waiting patiently for a mistake from that lead leg is you can get caught before that mistakes happen. And that's what's happened here as Jack took the lead for the first time. Connor's got to be careful that he doesn't let his man just score those points as he's coming forward. Still delicately balanced at 6-all. And then behind that leg again, it's actually the hand that scores for Jack. So that machine gun setting up that right hand. Suddenly Connor changes direction, changes the attack. 7-all. What a close battle this is between these two young men. And Connor looking to work around that leg again, but this time I felt that just Jack pushed it in, but no score. And Connor right at the death there gets that vital point to go through to the final. What a close contest that was. And he'll face Dominic Ivan in that final. So the final, Dominic Ivan in the red corner. Conor O'Brien, who we saw in the semi, in the blue. And in they come. Just a slightly darker red helmet for Dominic. And it's Conor that suddenly raced forward, looks so again to double up and takes the point. Dominic looking to wait for him. Blitzes in again and takes that second point. Dominic looks to blitz in, but as he does so, Conor waits his moment and grabs the point. 3-0 up at the moment. Dominic switching stance. Told to go forward, but as he does so, Connor realises, waits for that change of pace and catches his young opponent on the way in. So in this first round, he's got a comfortable 4-point cushion at the moment. 7 to 8 years, they're still learning their trade. So 4-0 at the end of the first for Conor O'Brien. As I said, youngsters here learning their trade on the big stage. So ready for round 2. And Dominic will have to come forward. And this time Conor again changes tactics and looked for the machine gun sidekick. You can see he's waiting for Dominic to come in. Both young men using their legs this round. And Conor happy to catch Dominic as he comes forward. And does so again. That sidekick paying dividends here. 6-0 halfway through the second round. And look at that, he waits again. Dominic decides to make his attack, comes in fast. Conor waits and then times the leg to catch him at the right point.
Area 6, Lyric Goodwin, get warmed up.
In and out movement from Dominic, but he needs that urgency. But as he does so, Conor's just happy to stand his ground and pick up the points as he comes in just like that. 10-0 as we approach the third and final round. And it's a difficult time for Dominic here because no matter what he tries, Conor just makes sure that the timing of his retaliation catches him on the point of coming in. So it's the aggressor that's getting caught by the counter fighter at the moment, with the accuracy of that side kick from Conor O'Brien, turning that defence into scoring points. So, final round of this final. Conor 10-0 up, and you can see what he's doing. Look, Dominic has to decide to come in, has to commit. Looks to work the angles this time. But as he does so, Conor just adapts as well. And that's a perfect example. Dominic shoots in to get the point, but Conor picks him off on the way in and does so again, this time with the backhand. Just turns away from that lead to create the space and the distance for his backhand. It's a mature performance for a young man under 8 years of age. Dominic will learn from this. Great experience from him. But there again, Conor just pushes out that side kick as Dominic looks to close the gap. And does so once more right at the death. Big win for Conor O'Brien. Big learning curve for young Dominic Ivan. But it's Conor takes the gold. So point fighting, 9 to 11 years, under 38k, semi-final. Casey Oakes will be in the red, Georgia Sana will be in the blue. So they're both ready. Black with the white trim for Casey. Black with the blue for Georgia. They touch gloves. Casey pushing out that left leg, and you can see Georgia working around her, looking for that balance shift so that she can capitalise. Casey looks to throw that lead leg again, comes off balance, goes to stand back up. Georgia looked to capitalise, still nothing in it yet. You can see Georgia biding her time behind Casey's sidekick and looking for that right moment to counter, and finds it in this opening 30 seconds. Spins with her own hook kick, looking for the midsection around that lead leg of Casey Oakes. Casey continuing with the machine gunning of that lead leg. Little feints, throws it out again, spins, but this time Georgia was well out of range and comes over the top with the lead hand, but does so and scores the points the second time. And Casey looked to come straight back, and that lead leg pays dividends this time. Now it's Georgia looking for her own lead leg attack before bringing the rear hand into play, the reverse punch. 3-all, delicately poised.
So, officials, the fights on the warriors, finish your fights, and then have a quick break. Very good.
Working around again on her bike there, Georgia, almost like a sprinter there to take that 5-3 as Casey was chasing her. I think she's been told she really was running around the edge of the match like she was lapping it. So, final seconds here. And there's your time this time, and Georgia will take this 5-3.
Put the sandwich down.
So Georgia Sana will be in the final against Isabella Dixon. So they touch gloves. And Isabella working behind that lead leg, and we've seen Georgia happy to watch that and then wait to counter. But Isabella, a good start, working behind that lead leg.
Breaks. Once we've got a little bit of a break, we'll crack on. That's it.
And again,
Fights.
Georgia looking for the moment to come in behind that lead leg of Isabella's. Spins as she did in the semi-final to look to come round the leg, and does so again. Runs the risk of Isabella picking up the points before she can get that spin in. Looks to drop the axe there, Isabella. She's 3-1 up at the moment, so Georgia hasn't got the luxury of being ahead as she was in the semi. And again, that lead leg pays off. This is what I was saying about waiting your moment to work around the leg. While you're waiting, while you're looking for the opening, the opponent can get that key shot in that scores. And I think she might have done again, but I don't think it scored right at the end of that opening round there. But she's 5-1 ahead. So Georgia will be chasing in this second round. 4-point deficit. And they touch gloves. And you feel Isabella will follow the same tactics behind that lead leg. But Georgia will have to make a move far quicker here in the second. As Isabella keeps pushing that left lead leg out to keep Georgia at range. Then changes it to the axe, doing a good job here. Not only is it running down the clock, but Georgia runs the risk of being caught on the way in through Isabella's tactics here as she switches, as you can see, side to side with the legs. And the persistence pays off for Georgia this time. Closes the gap. It's a patient waiting game with the clock ticking down. Still needs those 2 points. Oh, but as she does so, again that lead leg of Isabella finds the target. Vital time to do it as well. Pushes it out as Georgia came in. Scores the 3 points and looked for it once more. But this time Georgia came inside that lead leg, picked up the point, but it's not going to be enough. Not enough. Isabella working behind that lead leg consistently, pushing it out time after time, and takes the victory, takes the gold. And gets the points win. And there you go, the gold medal won behind that lead leg side kick. Vital 3-pointer right at the end of that final.